Yeah, hey everyone. As you know, right, generally the first thing we do is we check like how is the trend. So if you see the trend is bullish for ES, NQ, RPY, YM, GC, SIL, everything is looking green except the crude oil. So we'll mainly focus on the buy signals. So once this is done, then we'll go to the chart. Right, during this time, generally GC and silver are much better during Asia market. So you have to wait for a buy at the bottom. So there should be a pullback and then there should be a buy signal. So for example, here it went all the way to the top, then there is a pullback, again it came. So we got a buy signal, we can go long on. So again, one more thing you can also confirm is everything is green. These clouds are green. So you can confidently take the long positions on GC. I took long on GC, right? Because your first thing is your score is completely green, right? GC is bullish in all time frames. Score is 31. The second reason is no, RSI, everything is green. Third reason is your clouds are green. Fourth reason is you got a pullback. You got a buy at the, you got a buy signal after a pullback. It's more than 330, $340. Right? Again, once it goes touch this, there can be a drop. So $300 is good money within less than 10 minutes. Silver also came, right? It did a pullback. There is a nice move, right? But it already made a big move, so we don't want to enter, right? It already went to the top. You got a buy at the bottom. It moved all the way to the top. Right, earlier I mentioned NQ, we got a buy signal. Right, it came all the way to the bottom. We got a buy. Right, here we got a buy. And then it moved huge. We got a sell. So here again we got a buy, but your buy is not at the bottom of the band. That's why it may just move a little bit. That's why we don't take this NQ signal. So if you get a buy at the bottom, that is a much better opportunity. I hope it is clear for everyone, right? The first thing we did is immediately first thing we need to see, okay, which are bullish, which are bear. If anything is 31, they are bullish. If anything is minus 31, they are bearish. So we saw that everything except crude oil is bullish. Crude oil is minus 17. That means it is neither bullish nor bearish. So we ignore this. And because Asia market generally GC silver, they move in a proper direction. So we can still go with ESNQ also, but GC silver is much better in the Asia market. So we just went. So GC is moving still more. But what I'm doing is instead of taking one contract and holding for long time, when you see a perfect setup, right? Everything is green here. Your clouds are green. Your RSI is green. So we can confidently take two, three contracts and within just one candle, we made $350. And that when you copy in six, seven accounts, that is nearly $2,000. So that's it. So again, if I get a buy, again, if it does a pullback, if I get a buy, again, you can repeat the same thing with silver or ES or NQ, YM. because they move little slow YM RTY during this time. Mainly, if we look at, so you can see that here you got a buy, it went all the way up. Then there was a pullback. Again, you got a buy, again it went all the way up. That's it. You can take in personal account, you can take in prop account. It is up to you, whichever you want. You can take the trades. So, anyone has any questions? Yeah, Karthik.
Kishore garu, this is Karthik Anne. Can you just explain about that minus 31 strategy which you are talking about yesterday?
Yeah, it is the same thing which I explained now, right? If the score is 31, you look for the buy signals at the bottom, right? You watch for the buy signals.
Okay.
So
But what, I mean, 31 key, what is the significance of that number?
again, based on different time frames, there is a scoring method. So when you add up
Okay.
all these things, it will come to 31. If all of them
Okay.
are negative, the score will come to minus 31.
Okay.
So if the score is 31, you only look for the buy signals. If the score is minus 31, you only look for the sell signals.
So in
That way,
this case, CL is minus 17, Gata. So what should we
we
do?
ignore the ticker. That means it is chopping, right? Some time frames it is bullish, some time frames it is bearish. You don't want
Okay.
to take it. Suddenly it may go up, suddenly it may go down. So you will ignore the ticker. So all these
Okay.
are completely bullish. So your risk is low, right? If you take GC, even if you are busy also, the risk is minimal, right? Even if there is a pullback also, if you wait for some time, again it will go all the way up. Because that's what it is telling that your scalpers, day traders, swing trade, everybody is buying it.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you, Kishore.
Yeah. Yeah, Ramesh, yeah, do you have any questions?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I'm following the same strategy, 31.
Right.
So, but NQ, believe yesterday evening, even today morning, kind of reversed actually, right?
Right.
Uh,
That's what we also need to see where we are getting it. Right,
mm,
at what point. That's why we generally wait for a bottom, or you don't trade in the morning first 15 minutes, 20 minutes.
right,
We have to avoid those before the event, right? Even though, for example, yesterday there was I missed that 9 a.m. report.
right.
Right, generally most of the time your reports will be at 7:30, but yesterday there was a 9 a.m. report. So NQ was very bullish, but because of that report, suddenly there was a huge drop.
I
So
think today also morning there is there an event because at the same time 9:30, there was a reversal actually. Yes, NQ 8:30 or
uh,
9.
you mean 9:30 EST or?
Yeah, 9:30 EST.
No, generally, market open, there will be a big up and down move first 10-15 minutes.
Yeah, here, right, you see, I was kind of putting short, waiting for it, and then all of a sudden, it kind of moved to, uh,
Right. So generally, that's why generally
yeah,
you should avoid that 8:30 to 9 Central or 9:30 to 10 Eastern. You have to avoid first 10-15 minutes. You have to wait and then see, okay, what is the direction, right? Here you had the magnetic line, and
mm,
then it started going up. So
yeah,
and both
this
the
is
clouds were
exactly where,
green.
I kind of lost a lot of money in this because I was in short, and put it, then, by the time I realized it was too late. So I was holding it
Right.
and
So
then,
that's why you can also have these clouds. These clouds also will tell you whether it is trend is bullish. If both the clouds are red, that means you can focus on the short signals. Both the
mm,
clouds are green, you focus on the buy signals.
mm,
When you go here, you enable both, right? Your scalp and short.
right. So both
And
are in same color, then it's
yeah,
strong.
and then perfect. Yeah, good opportunity to go long. Only focus on the long signals. If
Okay.
price completely drops below this cloud, then you will focus on the sell. But until that time, as long as these are green, whenever price comes and again it starts going up, you take a long opportunity.
So now NQ, right? Looking at we have sell, but
Yeah,
we
it is
never enter.
overall, yeah, it went so much high.
Hmm.
But again, if you don't want to take risk, right, better you avoid the short signals
Hmm.
because still the score is 31, 31. It is still right. Someday may come little bit here and again it may go up. So yeah, it's better to avoid the. Sometimes it may reverse or it may suddenly go up. So when you have so many other opportunities, why you want to
Right, right. Yep.
take something again as the trend? That's where most of the time we make mistakes. We think
Right,
like, yeah, it went already so much up, it might reverse. But sometimes suddenly buyers will come and again take it further up.
right.
So that's why generally when both the clouds are green, only longer. If you see a buy signal, go long. Otherwise, don't take any trade. If you see both the clouds red, only look for the sell signals. Don't take any buy. And
Yes.
generally, these clouds will act as a support. The price will come to the cloud and again bounce. If it goes all the way up, again it will come, touch the cloud, go up. If it breaks this cloud, then this cloud will act as a support. If it breaks this, it will come here, touch this cloud, and again go up. So that's why, as long as these two clouds are green, only long opportunities, or if you're buying calls or bull puts, only we'll take the bull puts. If both the clouds are red, then you can take the bear calls or you can buy the puts.
And one more thing, Kishore garu. Uh, I told you other day I was talking about this Charles Schwab Thinkorswim, right?
Right.
So even though I do have 25,000, in my account, they didn't let me take yesterday trades like pull puts and bear calls. Some reason I had to call them and all, and I was kind
Yeah.
of
Sometimes, do you have that level 3 permissions? Because
yeah,
by
I do.
default,
I mean, I
generally
was
you have.
taking call. I was taking it yesterday. It didn't allow me. Not sure why. So
Okay.
so IBKR, I kind of downloaded that. You use IBKR desktop version or because IBKR I
Yeah,
wanted to try and I downloaded it in some simulation account, but it is kind
there
of
is something called Trader Workstation.
trader workstation.
Yeah, that is like a desktop. Yeah, IBKR desktop, similar to that.
Okay. Is there any video on that? I think I can look
Yeah,
for
if you go to YouTube, yeah, there are a
yeah
lot of videos.
trader workstation. Okay, let me try that. And in IPCare, you don't have this limitation, right? 25K minimum balance to take the bull puts and bear calls.
Uh, Again, it depends. If you have a margin, then you don't need 25K.
Hmm.
If it's a cash account, then you can take any number of trades.
Right. Yeah, I was kind of more thinking of moving from Thinkorswim to IBKR. That's why I want your opinion. Which one you suggest better amount?
Yeah, or you can go with Trade Station. They give better margins
Trade
compared
station.
to, yeah, Trade Station or Tradier. They have better pricing on the commissions.
Okay. Tradier. Okay. Tradier we can connect to TradingView
Yeah,
also.
right. Tradier and Trade Station also you can connect to Tradier.
Okay. Thanks, Kishore. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, Abhi, do you have any questions?
Tushar, but they work same thing. For Tradier, they have a plan where the month is only monthly fee, right? It's not any more contract fee. Is it true?
Right.
So does that mean that if you open personal account, we can trade as much micros
Mhm.
and it will still be that flat $35?
No, after paying $35, the charge will be 25 cents or 30 cents like that for every transaction.
Oh, okay, okay. So it will drop significantly for the contract
Right.
fee.
Right.
So I thought it's like you just pay a flat fee and then all the contracts.
Yeah,
It's not like that.
for options, it is like that. For futures, they have they reduce the contract fee.
Okay, so they reduce it. Okay. So so if you so is it like for one micro ES, how much like a point would like a contract would be like 25 cents for selling, 25 cents for buying?
Right.
Okay, okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah.
Kishore,
Yeah.
yeah. So right now, ఇప్పుడు మన the MFT future scan is basically all 31s for pretty much things that we track, right? And if we see, all of them are at our bear score that range. In that scenario, how strong is the buy signal that we get versus generally at the bottom? We traditionally say when it is at the bottom for a positive uh, ticker, we go long. But right now we are already at so much on the high. So how do we make the decision whether that buy is a good buy, whether it is hold or is it a quick come out, like 2 3 points of ES you come out, or one, like make a quick 50 100, like right now where we see.
Generally, yeah, there should be a reason for a drop, right? So here you see, right, for example, you got a buy here. You
Yeah,
have sellers sitting here.
correct.
So you can wait until that point. If you are just going with one contract,
Hmm.
and once price touch this point, then you can take it.
So actually, if you go to NQ right now, so NQ after sell, it has come down and touched the bottom of the band. And right now there is a second positive candle that it is forming. But we don't have a buy signal. The problem is by the time this candle is finished, then it puts a buy signal. But because we are so high, the third candle, is it a candle that we can enter or not, is where I am getting little confused. Like,
Generally, right, if you have a buy here, if you have
yeah,
lot of distance to the right, you don't want to take a trade close to the resistance,
correct,
right? If you want to buy, you want to buy. For example, here, if you are buying, you have a lot of distance to the resistance.
correct. Yeah.
Then
But
you
right
can
now
make
we
nice
don't
profit.
have. No, but
Yeah,
my question is right now the this is the second 3rd minute candle which is in the green, and the T5 is slowly is turning green there. Is that a scalping entry or not? How do I make that decision?
generally better you avoid it. One
Avoid.
is it
Okay.
is already above the day max.
Oh, okay, okay.
Second
And
is it is the distance is very less,
got it. And
right? Suddenly you
I
take
only
it and
see
suddenly there can be a big red candle.
I am only seeing the resistance green band, but not the second one, the scalping green band. Is there an option that I unchecked, or do I have to check? Like near the R7 where we have the support green band, that I see, but I'm not seeing the scalping green.
Do you mean this one, the screen?
Yeah, yeah, that green cloud, the second green cloud,
Yeah, you should just enable, go to the settings of Futures Level Manager and then just enable the scalping trend, short trend.
okay, scalping trend short. Okay, I only have
That
the.
means you are doing both
Yeah,
the day trading
okay.
cloud and also the
Yeah.
scalping cloud.
Yeah, now NQ we have the buy signal. So is it a scalping buy that we can enter?
Yeah, it is a scalping buy.
But
If
because
you
the
do,
distance is so short, we don't take the risk.
yeah,
Okay.
right, yeah. If you are very
But now
experienced,
this is the follow-up question I had. Now, if we then wait for this to come down, then our score from 31 will be negative, right? But by the time the score becomes 31, will we not again come back to a point where it becomes inconsistent? అంటే నా క్వశ్చన్ ఇప్పుడు ఇక్కడ నుంచి
yeah,
ఫర్ సమ్ రీజన్ లెట్స్ సే ద సెల్లింగ్ స్టార్ట్స్ ద స్కోర్ విల్ స్టార్ట్ కమింగ్ డౌన్ ఫ్రమ్ 31, రైట్? ఆ 2 minute 5 minute will start becoming red, but then
too
when the
many,
reversal begins we are not at 31.
right, but you have so many other tickers. right? There
Yeah,
might
yeah,
be
yeah, yeah, yeah.
either GC or there might be NQ or something is silver,
Correct.
something
Yeah,
or
yeah.
other might be.
No, no. అంటే నా క్వశ్చన్ ఈజ్ ఇన్ జనరల్ యాజ్ అ ఫిలాసఫీ. అంటే ఇప్పుడు ఈరోజు అన్ని గ్రీన్లో ఉన్నాయి. సో టెక్నికలీ అన్ని ఆర్ ఎట్ ద టాప్ ఆఫ్ ది బ్యాండ్. సో పొటెన్షియల్లీ లెట్స్ సే ఇంకో 30 minutes 40 minutes ఆబ్వియస్లీ ద సెల్లర్స్ విల్ ట్రై టు పుష్ ఇట్ టు
But
అన్ ఎక్స్టెంట్ వేర్ ఇట్ మైట్
right,
గివ్ అ
yeah.
సపోర్ట్.
To answer your question, here it is above the magnetic level. Here it is at the long entry. This is your R2. So you have R3 here, R4, R5, R7, R8. Right? There is a day max with
ఓకే.
GC. So now out of NQ, which is already at the day above the day max.
Got it. Okay.
GC is somewhere only at a resistance one level or rest. So you have more potential to go up.
ఓకే. బిట్వీన్ ద టిక్కర్స్ దాన్ని ఒకదాన్ని అబ్జర్వ్ చేయాలి. ఓకే, గాట్ ఇట్. ఓకే, దట్ మేక్స్ సెన్స్. ఓకే. గుడ్ పాయింట్. యా, థ్యాంక్ యూ.
Yeah.
That's a good point.
Same thing with silver also.
Yeah.
It is just at R1, R2. So
So it
you
has
have
lot more to go.
lot
Okay.
more potential. So if you get any next buy signals, you can confidently take the long.
నేను సిల్వర్ ఆల్సో మై ఛాలెంజ్ వాస్ సీ ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆల్రెడీ ఎట్ అ బ్యాండ్ వేర్ ద బేర్ స్కోర్ ఇస్ 50. సో అక్కడ బై వచ్చినప్పుడు 2 times నుంచి ఐ బీన్ హెజిటేటింగ్ టు ఎంటర్. And I was not thinking about the R2 or R8. I was just thinking across all they are like that. And I'm like, okay, what will tell me that it is a good entry point without the score not becoming 31?
Right. So one more thing is, if all these are green, if the clouds are green, even score is 29 or 25 also, you can go ahead.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay.
Sure.
No,
All you need
ఇది
is,
this makes sense. నేను ఈ బ్యాండ్స్ I was not looking at the R2, R3. So this potentially, because silver has lot more to go to high of the day or whatever. So there is potential for once this band breaks, the next buy we can enter.
right. Yeah.
Got it.
And
Okay.
there are no sellers here, right? It is just a band, but you don't see a major
Okay.
sellers also.
So what does that band bear power 50 tell us then?
That means that is a potential reversal point.
Oh,
It
okay.
is
Based
like
on
you
the
have a
top.
premium zone, right? There is like a premium zone, but you don't see any sell orders here.
Okay. Got
For
it.
example, if you have that red rectangle also inside this,
Yeah.
that
That's
is
the
where,
seller sitting there.
right.
Okay, got it. Okay.
That is
Got
much
it.
more
Okay.
stronger resistance.
Yeah.
If you just see as
ఎందుకంటే
each one.
లాస్ట్ 4 days ఆఫ్టర్ ఐ గాట్ ఎ గుడ్ హ్యాండిల్ ఆన్ ది లెవెల్ మేనేజర్, బాటమ్ ఆఫ్ ది బ్యాండ్ బై సిగ్నల్ ఈజ్ వర్కింగ్ పర్ఫెక్ట్లీ ఫైన్. వన్స్ ఇట్ క్రాసెస్ హాఫ్ ద వే అప్, ఐఎమ్ ట్రయింగ్ టు little bit more educate myself on what are all the things to consider if I want to enter or not enter. But last 4-5 days market has been rather fast moving. So even the one in the middle of the band also is going for next 15-20 minutes on positive side if it's a bullish ticker.
Right.
So I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah.
But you got it right, because
Yeah,
NQ
I
it
got
is
it.
already at the day max. Your potential, the chance for it to go another 50-100 points is very, very minimal,
Yeah.
because it already moved so much today.
Correct.
Since
And-
yesterday, it moved nearly 400 points up. So now
And-
there is more potential for a drop rather than going up.
And as far as for Tradier options, even though we can connect from TradingView, we cannot put options from TradingView, right? We have to use Tradier platform
Right.
only for the futures we can connect through our TradingView.
Right. Stocks and
Yeah.
futures you can, yeah.
Or
And,
stocks also we can do through TradingView.
yes, yeah, directly
Just
you
buy.
buy, right? Yeah,
Buy.
just you
Yeah.
you click on buy and sell buttons.
Got it. Okay. Thank you.
Sure. Yeah. Mary, do you have any question? Hey, Madhavi, are you there?
Issue. So is NQ now good to sell?
Again, right? You don't want to take risk by going against the trend. Yes, there is a potential for a drop, but we don't want to take the risk because trend is it is all green. So
Gotcha.
The risk is high.
That's the, yeah, okay. Because it's on the top of the band, and then on the 15 also turns just red, kind of like the T5, right? That's what I was asking. That NQ and 15 also starting
Yeah,
turning red.
there is a high possibility for it to come minimum till 445. But
Okay, I got, I got.
yeah, we don't want to
So can
take
I
the risk.
start with the so if I short now, can I short it with MNQ one MNQ and target 2, 3, 4, 4, 5?
Yes, yeah, it will happen sometime yeah, in next 1 2 hours. It will
Okay,
come. It will touch this cloud and again start going up.
thank you, Kishore.
Yeah, AJ, do you have any questions?
Okay, sure. Um, Quick question. So I generally do trading between the swing buy and swing sell, but
Mhm.
it's hard to like there's no provision to get an alert when you see a swing buy or a swing sell. So I generally
Yeah,
like to hold it for long and then make my trades. So is there a
you
way
can
we
use the
can put an
demand.
alert on swing buy and swing sell?
No, you can use that demand supply zone, right? You can generally whenever that swing buy swing sell happens, you get this demand supply zone, enter into demand supply zone. So
Okay.
if you put
So
alert on this
entry into the
here,
demand supply zone is nothing but it could either be buy or a sell, right?
right? Yeah, supply means sell, demand means buy. Right? There is a supply zone here. So if price goes and touches this, you will get a notification. Then again, if it starts dropping, you can take a shot.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Thank you.
Yeah, yeah, Ram, do you have any questions?
Sure, I have one question on price pulse indicator. Can you show one example where we can see the big order block where potentially if price touches that one, it can reverse?
Generally, for stocks, price
Mm.
pulse is much more useful because that is where you can see big blocks. Right? For
Yeah,
example,
it will
today,
be in billions, right? For futures, at least we can see the thousands.
yeah, in futures it will be just hundreds or thousands.
Okay.
For example, today we did the bear calls.
Uh-huh.
Right? We saw some huge. Generally, during market time, you can see them much more clearly.
Yeah, right.
For example, here there is a 31,000 buy order block.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? In case if ANET does a reversal tomorrow morning,
Mm-hmm.
then this is a strong support. You can go and buy calls here or you can buy stocks here.
Okay.
Did a right? It went up, did a retest, then went to huge. Then again,
Yeah,
it will try to come down. Whenever it touches it, there are still orders pending here.
yeah.
Right?
When that order block can disappear, Kishore, for example, the bar
So if
came.
it touches 2 or 3 times, then fourth time it will break it
Oh,
and come down.
okay,
Means
okay.
all the orders, right? Whenever it touches, some
Mm.
orders are getting filled. Again, it
Okay,
came, touched it, some more orders got filled.
okay, okay, okay. Got it.
So like that, whenever it gets touched 3 or 4 times, then that
Yeah.
becomes weak.
Yeah. One more question, Kishore. I did observe like these order blocks can differ difference on the price range in 1 minute, 2 minute, and 3 minute, 5 minute. Which one is more reliable? Is like a 5 minute one in the morning time?
Yeah, again, if you're doing intraday trading, yeah, 5 minutes is better. If you are
Okay.
doing swing trading, you can go to 15 minutes or 30 minutes and you can follow those zones.
Yeah,
Because
somehow in
30 minutes,
30
it will
minutes.
consolidate all the small, and it will show one big zone.
Okay, okay. Yeah, in 13 minutes and 1 hour, I don't see any blocks, Kishore. I don't see any orders actually.
You have 150K orders.
Oh, yeah, yeah, right.
Because in 5 minutes, it was only showing 100K plus.
Okay,
It is combining all those small, and will show a bigger block.
okay, okay. Yeah. Okay, got it, Kishore. Thank you. And one more last question, Kishore. I know, like in few of the sessions, you used to show the top trend indicator, right? I know nowadays, like we are not using that one. Is the top trend indicator strategy already incorporated into any of the future level manager or somewhere?
Yeah, that's what I did, right? Earlier, we used to have these clouds in the top trend.
Okay, okay.
So basically, I brought everything, whatever was good in different indicators.
Yeah, yeah, right.
So we used to have the dashboard table, or so yeah, basically whatever good things in different indicators, I brought all of them into this features level stocks level manager, so that it becomes easy. Mainly, we can use this plus price pulse, because price pulse will show you the big order blocks.
Yeah, yeah.
So if you use these two, that is more than enough for us to make
Yeah.
these profits every day.
Okay, got it. Thank you, Kishore.
Yeah, we used to have any question.
Kishore Garu, this is Vasant. So I am looking at the GC now. It's on top of the band, right? So I'm seeing that it gave a scalping show, and again there's another cell as well, right? And I'm seeing the T5 that is turning red and then becoming green. So at this point, I know you mentioned not to go against the trend, but seems like it can actually come down. Is this a good place to do a sell or um,
Generally, right, by looking at this, what do you think?
okay?
Right,
It's,
it's
it should be
always,
a long. Okay.
yeah, it's always right, very, because let us say you are a scalper,
Mhm.
you are trying to quick profits by selling it. But there are a lot of swing traders, long-term traders who want to take it up.
Okay.
So because in all different time frames it is very bullish. It is, rather than trying to short it, because in scalping you are only looking for 1.2 points. But for that 1.2 points, suddenly if there is a big buy order block or something, or if there are more traders trying to take it long, you are taking much higher risk. So yeah, better you avoid unless you see minus 31. Right, that is where, right, that's what I identified. We make mistakes where we assume things, right? We predict that okay, because it moved so much, it is at the top, it will drop, and we take it without. So when you have, so right, if you want, you have another 10, 15 tickers also.
Okay.
So the risk is high. That's what I'm telling, right? Why to take a risk when you have other, or if it comes here and it gets a buy, just you wait for 5, 10 minutes. It will come here and again it will start moving up.
Okay. Okay.
Then your risk is much less at that point of time. Then it may, right, first time from magnetic area it went to this one and nearly till this one. This again it will come down. This time it will go all the way to, it will break this and try to go here, somewhere here. Again it will do a pullback. It will try to break this, like that. It will keep on doing that, higher highs, higher lows.
Okay. Okay. So I have another question. So, so from what I'm seeing, right, there's two green blocks now, right? So let's say I'm going for swing trade, right? And I am placing an order to assuming it's a sell situation, right? So if it goes down to this block, down to the green block is where I'm actually placing my take profit, and then little above I'm actually placing a stop loss, right? Sometimes what happens is, so with this, I've seen that we can go down to say probably 3,440 or something, right? So little bit down, right? But in between, it doesn't go all the way down. Suddenly there's another green block that appears and it takes it up, right? If I place this order and go to sleep, that's when it's hitting my stop loss. How do I avoid that?
For example, if I want to place some order overnight, I'll wait for price to come down, and then I take 2 or 3 micros MJC or something, and then I can confidently sleep.
Okay,
Don't
okay.
take somewhere here at the top.
Mm,
Wait for it to come to the bottom, wait for a reversal, and then you take it. And then you can put your stop loss somewhere, wherever you bought it. Go 100 points down, put a stop loss. If it keeps going up overnight, then by tomorrow morning you will see $300-400 profit.
okay. If it dynamically appears in between is my question, right? Because we are making, so even that's why I was giving you the sell example, right? So if I am, so assuming that GC is in bullish, bearish trend, right? And then we are assuming that it goes down to, let's say, 3,440, right? But suddenly there's a block that appears in between in the night, and then from there it switches over. That's where I think I have got hit many times, right? I
Right.
don't know.
Right. One is if you want to take a risk in personal accounts, you can based on the direction, right? If overall everything is looking bullish, then you can take a long on GC or silver. You don't take long on ES or NQ because they already at
Okay.
the
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
top. At the top. But if you want to take right tonight, if you want to take any opportunity, you can take GC or silver once it comes to the bottom, and you can hold them. In prop account, again, you do. Why do you want to take a risk, right? Because if you spend 1 hour, we'll easily make $500-600 in one account. So why you want to take a risk while you are sleeping? So you won't even peacefully sleep, right? 5-10 times you will see your phone and see what is happening.
Okay. 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 All right. Thank you.
Yeah, Venkat, any questions?
Yeah. Hi, Kishore. Go ahead. For the score 31, in case if it changes, first of all, how frequently this get refreshed? And
Right, for every candle it gets it. But whenever you get a notification, right, or whenever you see a buy signal, you go and check the score. Right? For example, you got a some sell signal, let us say. Then you see that score is plus 31. So you can avoid that signal. So whenever you receive any notification, then you will go and check is it good to
right.
take or
So,
not.
but if we are already in a trade and we are constantly watching it, how if say suppose if we are in 2 minute time frame, does it change every 2 minutes?
No. Right. So it is looking at all different time frames.
Okay.
Even though it may change in 2 minutes, but still your 5, 15, 30, 1 hour, everything is still bullish. That means it needs minimum 1-2 hours for 1 hour to turn to bearish. So overall, your confidence will be unless you are buying before an event or unless you are buying exactly at the top of the day. Right? For example, in Q, I said it is risky to go long because already it moved 400-500 points today, and it is at the day max. So it is above the day max. So at any point of time, there can be a reversal.
So
So it's
suppose if
like
there is a news happen right now and it's dropping, does it change immediately or it takes time to refresh that the 2 minute to
2 minute will change immediately. Within 2 minutes, that will immediately, whenever the 2 minute candle closes, if it sees that 2 minutes and 2 minute time frame price is dropping, the immediately 2 minutes will become sell.
Okay, so because it's the lowest is 2 minutes, so we can say that it refreshes every 2 minutes then.
Right.
Okay. And while we are in trade, something happened and something is changing rapidly. And obviously, with that change, the score will change, right? So then, what is the weightage that you're given? And up to, say, from 31, already if we are in a trade, up to how much score we can actually stay in the game?
The first thing is we are already taking at a bottom, right? You are not taking somewhere here because score is 31. You are not taking at the top of the band. We are waiting for a reversal and then we are entering a trade. So your risk is less. Second thing is once you are entering, then you watch out for last where is your swing, right? Maybe here or here. You go a little bit below. You put your stop loss. Or once you enter, you come here and here you just add your stop loss. So even though there is sudden news or something, you are protected. You don't need to worry. 90% it will go up. But 10% of chance, if there is any sudden news, we can take the stop loss.
In case if we want to average and the score is changing, I mean to
Again,
say,
you will average only if it drops and again you see a buy signal, you can add one more contract. Because one thing you are doing is only you are this thing is you're confirming the trend in different multiple time frames. So you 90% of job is done. Second thing you are doing is you are not buying somewhere at the top. You are waiting for a reversal. Whenever you see some reversal, then you are entering. It went all the way to this 34.45. Then it came all the way to 34.40. Then it started again, buyers started taking control. So that is where we are entering.
which time frame got the highest average weightage?
Yeah, in the evening time, generally we use 3 minutes time frame.
No, for the scoring.
In the higher time frames, right? Your 2 minutes will have lower score. Your 1 hour will have higher score. Because if your 1 hour is bullish, 2 minutes may become bullish for 5 minutes, again turn bearish, again turn bullish. But if your 1 hour is bullish, that means it is very, very strong. Right? Always your higher time frames carries more strength. If you're 1 minute, why you don't trade in 1 minute? Because there'll be too many buy and sell signals. Suddenly you see buy, suddenly you see sell, you get confused. But if you the same thing you trade in 1 hour, maybe daily once you may see one signal. That's it. Right? If you see NQ.
Right. So here for CL you have minus 17, right? How does that minus 17 came?
Right. You also if you have a sell, it will give negative score. If it is a buy, it gives positive score. So if it is minus 17, then you avoid the trade.
So only 29 to 31 is allowed, is it?
For buy signals.
For buy and sell,
Minus 29 to
minus.
minus 31, you take the sell signals.
So anything below numbers, either for both or buy or sell, it's a strict no.
Correct. If something is in between, right? Crude oil, smaller time frames are buy, higher time frames are sell. Why you want to take a risk? Right? You don't have a proper bias. It can be bull, it can go up or it can right because generally first 2 minutes will become bullish, then 5 will become bullish, then 15 will become bullish, then 30 will become bullish. Once all these time frames are done, then 1 hour will become bullish. So in one way, you may think that it will go up, but your higher time frames always carry a more strength. So for smaller time frames may go a little bit up, but if 30 minutes, if there is a big sell block, then again all this will stall it away. So yeah, whenever if it is 29 or 31, we take buy at the bottom. If minus 29 or minus 31, we take sell at the top. If any other score, we just avoid the trading the ticker.
Okay. And this is another question. For the clouds, right now, I see three settings.
Right. One is for long term scalping, swing trading, or day trading. So basically, we enable, because mainly for prop firms, we want to just enable these two clouds. You don't need to worry about the long term trend. Just
Okay.
enable the scalp and short.
So the big cloud is a scalp trend, is it?
Right.
And the short trend is for red or the second cloud.
Second cloud. So basically, if both the clouds are green, you only watch for the buy signals,
Okay.
because these will act as a support. Price will either come here, go up, again come here, go up, again come here, go up. So this cloud is like a strong support area. It is like your buy zone. In case if it breaks it, it will come here and then go up. So
And
as
the
long as that,
second cloud you're calling short trend or
yeah. So again, don't worry about the well, right. The whatever is the name, whatever, whether this
okay.
is
Okay.
scalping, this is short. So basically, you have two clouds. One is right. This one is mainly for your scalping. This one is mainly for your day trading. That means if price comes here, starts bouncing, then you have much bigger move. If price comes here and starts going up, you have a small, you can make 100, $200. But if it comes here and starts moving up, you can make $400 or $500. But our core objective is, if these two are green, if this is also green, then you focus on only on the buy opportunities. If both the
So if
clouds
you
are
put
red,
okay, if you go to CL now, how to read that and
so this cloud is red. That means shorter scalping cloud is green, but your day trading cloud is red. That means you have a mix of bias, right? Here your one is red, this is red, this is red, this is red, this is green. In the same way, your scoring also same thing. You are not able to predict which side it can go. So here it may come here. So if you see, wait until say 6 o'clock, both clouds were red. When both the clouds are red, this cloud will act as a strong resistance. Whenever price goes up, touch it. If you see a sell signal touching the cloud, that is a very good opportunity. You don't take the buy. Again, it went up, you got a sell, take a short. Again, it went up, you got a sell. Like that, if the clouds are red, you only look on the sell opportunities. If the clouds are green, you only look for the buy opportunities. So here you have a mix of two. So it is little risky trade. One cloud is telling it will go up, one cloud is telling it will go down. So better you avoid taking the trades when you have a mix of colors.
okay.
Both are, why we want to complicate or why we want to take risk. When you have lot of other tickers where both the clouds are green, here this is green, this is green, this is completely green. So you can confidently take a buy position with the three contracts, four contracts. Within 5-10 minutes, we made 300, 350, $400. So that's the advantage when you are going with a proper confidence, or when everything is telling that there is a high possibility for a move up. We don't want to look at some ticker where you are not 100% confident. One cloud telling red, one cloud telling green. Some time frames giving red, some time frames giving green.
So, Kishore sir, right now at NQ,
Mhm.
it in the cell right now it touched the the first green cloud. At this point, if we now get a buy after before it further goes down, potentially we can go for a short entry because
Short or
it is,
long?
I mean, long entry. I mean, for a quick
Right.
scalp. I mean, at least for a quick
Right.
scalp, we can go for a long entry, right?
Right.
Okay,
If you get a buy signal, we can go long, right? Because this cloud will act as a support.
got it. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah. So, right, don't complicate. So all we are telling is, if you see all green, this is green, this is green, this is green. Only look for the green signals. That is buy signals. This is red. This is red. This is red. Right. Let us take some stock. For example, UPST was very bearish. Right here, for example, when both the clouds are red. Right, today morning, this cloud is red. This cloud is red. If you see a sell opportunity, that's a perfect opportunity to buy the puts or to do the bear calls, to short the stock. You have a sell.
Sure.
You,
Can we look AMD for that? I tried to look AMD. I couldn't tell that.
here, right? Both the clouds are red. Once market opened, there was a huge sell.
And
So, Kishore,
how?
does this cloud not show in the stock manager? Is it only in the level?
And stock manager will show for specific stocks, right? Major stocks.
Okay, the level manager is
It
for
will show
everything.
for Apple, Microsoft, Meta.
But level manager will work on everything, is Kishore?
Right.
Okay.
So here today Apple was very bullish. So if both clouds are green, then every buy is a great opportunity. Whenever you get a buy, you can buy the calls or you can buy the bull puts. Both the clouds are green.
And Kishore, how? I know when you pick the tickers for a particular day, how do you pick the tickers? I mean, once you know the particular ticker today AMD, then you know where it is. But the list of tickers that you have, is there a particular shortlisted ones, like all your stock portfolio that you have, for example, right? I know last 3 4 days I see you going to HIMS ticker and UPST, or and suddenly new tickers get into your portfolio. Like, is there a particular reason why they get added in your portfolio, in your stock list, or is it a very generic list that you observe
There
and
can be two reasons, right? One is, for example, today you had all these earnings. Some of them reported good earnings, some of them reported bad earnings. So you can tomorrow you can mainly play. So if something reported very good earnings, both the clouds will be great. You can focus on
Mm.
the buy signals. If something reported bad earnings, then you can focus on the sell. Both the clouds will be red. Then whenever you get a sell signal, you buy the puts or you do the bear calls.
So,
So
Kishore,
that is
the levels manager, is it that we have to enter levels the same thing, or is it a different one?
yeah, it is same. Only thing is you can enter both stocks and futures. Yeah.
But it will
So,
show the cloud even though that
right.
stock
Yeah,
is
you
not in
don't.
the.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
So the advantage with levels is mainly right earlier. Sunil asked that question: how to decide between GC and NQ? Everything is showing green. How to decide which is better? Right? We know NQ already moved to the level 8 today.
Right.
So the chance for it to go further up is very, very less. Whereas GC silver, they are still at level 2. That means they have more potential to go up. So that's why when you have a buy signal on both, then I'll prefer taking a GC long rather than NQ long.
Just because it has potential to go up, right?
Right, yeah, it has more, right? On a day, it can generally go somewhere here, close to this point, but it only moved till here. So there is more potential for a bigger move. Whereas NQ already, whatever it has to move on a day, it already made all that. So that standard deviation is done for the day. So the chances are very, very minimal for it to go further up. Unless there is any major good news in the market, it will, most of the time, it will come somewhere here and then start minimum go some 3-4 levels down.
So Kishore, can we in personal account can we take NQ short around 223 530 with a stop loss like $10-15?
Yeah, in the personal account, yeah.
Okay.
You can tell, yeah, this is a good time, right? Around 510, 515. Around this time you can take and you can put 525 as stop loss. Your target can be 445.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, CH, do you have any questions?
Okay, sure. So for the take profit trader moving to Pro Plus, right? So if you have like three Pro accounts and you when you request a payout, do they move it individually or do they move all the three
Oh,
to
yeah,
Pro?
they move it individually. If you have 3 Pro, they move it to 3 Pro Plus.
Sorry? Oh, okay. So, but even though the other two are still, if you have not met the drawdown, they will still move the other two to Pro Plus as well?
No, no, whatever Pro you have, only they will move those 3.
Correct. So if I have three pros and I am only for one, I am above the drawdown, right? For the other two, I am still below the drawdown. Do they still
Then
move the
they'll
other
only
two
move
as well?
one.
Okay, they will
Whichever,
move. So, okay.
right.
So
They
individually,
will,
I will have an option to trade both Pro as well as Pro Plus.
that is right, yeah.
Got it. Got it. Okay.
Uh,
So the Elite one, right? You said that. Yeah, do you know when are you planning for that session?
maybe I'll check with some users and then maybe tomorrow I'll do it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, that'll be
Uh,
because the Elite Pro, live is very confusing. And that's why.
yeah, sure. Ravi, Raj, do you have any questions?
Yeah, what is this BIVO? If we go to the GC, there is
BO means breakout. That means it is creating a higher high, is breaking the previous pivot point.
okay.
Yeah, it's basically
To
buyers
go
are
further up.
buyers are in control.
Okay.
It's like a breakout breakdown.
Okay. One more thing that TP and something that also, do we need to use that or we just ignore that?
No, if you want to, right, for example, you want to use the order tab. You want to, right, you want to know where you have to put your stop loss, where you want to take a profit. You can use that points and you can put that. But if you're doing mainly quick scalping, you don't need it.
Okay. Okay.
Right? That will show you where you can book your profits once you take a buy signal.
Yeah, that show TP and
Yeah, where target profit and stop loss, where you have to target for your profits. But here it is telling if you are entering at 35, 37, 40, 43, 45. These are the targets. And you can put your stop loss at 34, 31.2. If you are entering here, So you know that this is, if it goes below this, you don't want to hold the trade. Right? Sometimes you don't know where to put your stop loss.
Okay.
Then this will help you that it is telling that, okay, if it is breaking this, then it's a very good long opportunity. Then these are your targets. It is
And
telling it has a potential all the way to go to this point.
also the ribbons between this width, it matters. The green ribbons, two ribbons, right?
Yeah,
One is
the distance is more, that means it is very bullish. If they are very close to each other, that means the trend is not very strong.
okay.
But if the clouds are far, that means you have much more bullish or much more buyer control. Yeah, GC is trying to go further up, breakout, breakout, breakout.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Right, it's all about when you buy a new car, you will explore all different options. In the same way, you can see which is good for you. For someone, a breakout, whenever you see a breakout, you know that, oh, it is a very good opportunity to go long. So you wait for a pullback, you can keep on taking buy. You got a breakout, wait for a pullback, again you go long. In the same way, breakdown, that means sellers are taking control. You wait for a green and then starts dropping, then you keep on shorting. And if the clouds are green, very bullish. Both the clouds are red, very bearish. If one is green, one is red, you can avoid. Like that, yeah, you can keep practicing, exploring. Then you will understand. You can create your own rules or your set of rules, saying that, okay, I will use this breakout option or I'll use this target profit, because I do very quick scalping. I don't use these options. But for some of you, if you are busy with your office work or something, if you enter here, you can hold until this, or you can put your target here. You can put your stop loss here. So you don't need to keep watching. Within one trade, you will make nice profits. If you see, yes, because every trader is different, every member is different. So it is telling you can enter 63.76. If it breaks this point, 63.80, 63.86, 63.91, then 63.96.
And
For
is it something we can try in the automated trading? I have that subscription also, but I'm not using it. Or um, on the Ninja Trader, where we can
yeah.
automatically.
Basically, if you see that, right? Let us see you see scores are bullish.
Yeah.
Then you can just do buy only.
No,
Then
I'm talking
you
about the algo trade. So
right in the
in
prism, you
I have,
enable the
yeah,
prism,
yeah.
and you see like, oh, these are bullish. GC is bullish, silver is bullish. Then you can go prism, select a buy only option. So whenever there is a buy signal, it takes. Whenever there is a sell, it closes. It won't take a short trade.
But it will automatically have a stop loss also, right? Like where it needs to.
Right. Yeah. It will have
I
stop loss,
Can
everything.
we have one quick set, because I somehow three, four attempts I couldn't get, either I was not able to trigger it to buy something, or somehow, and then I stopped using it. So I know when those are things that we need to go every day and ask it to run for that particular day, right? So I'm like, okay,
Right.
when like normal days when we don't have any major news or anything, I want to enable it, probably sleep for the day, night, and hopefully it will enter into one trade and make a couple $100.
Right. Today you can enable on GC or silver.
Is it okay if others have time to just like on Ninja Trader, how you would? I want to make sure I'm doing it the right way. Somehow I feel
Yeah, now it is too late, but maybe tomorrow I'll do a demo on that.
okay. Yeah, yeah.
Tomorrow evening session.
Okay.
But yeah, basically you look at the table and then you see whether it has more potential to go up or not. And then if you see that GC has more potential, it is only still at R2. That means overnight it may go a little more high. Then we can go and enable the buy signal or buy only.
Hmm.
And it has its default stop loss. So whenever there is a buy signal, it will keep going up.
Got it. So we basically go to our Ninja scripted strategy builder and select the prism.
That's it, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it, everyone. So again, I took more time to explain the concepts, right? Because once you understand the concepts, you can take trades whenever you want, right? You don't need me to, right? Because it is not very easy for you to, right? If I put an alert, by the time you enter, it might be already late. Because by the time I type, it will move some points. By the time you go and you take a trade, already it will be at the top. Right? Or sometimes even in live session also, if you are trying to watch and take all, but if you are, once you learn, then it is easy for you to take the trades. Right? You understand that, oh, it is bullish. These two clouds are green. This is green. It came, it started, you got a green candle, it touched the cloud. So immediately you go and buy. Yeah, that's the advantage once you learn. You
So
don't
today
need
I will
to,
try on the GC on prism.
yeah, sure. Yeah, Raj, do you have any other questions?
Hi, Kishore Garu. Can you hear me?
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, so I'm seeing that you're opening multiple tabs with the trader weight. Is it because you have a higher subscription with the trading view? Is that the reason? For me,
No, I have Trader here.
oh, you changed it. Okay. I see. Okay. So yeah, for trader weight, it is allowing only one tab.
Generally, it allows only one brokerage
I see.
in one tab. You can open different brokerages in different tabs.
Oh, okay.
You can go and you can open Ninja Trader in one brokerage. You can still connect to the same accounts, but in one
Oh,
brokerage you can use Trader Weight. In one you can connect Ninja Trader.
oh, okay. So if even if I have one take
Yeah.
profit, I can use both of them and have two tabs. That's what you're saying, right?
Right. Yeah.
Okay. I see. And the Ninja Trader login will be same as TraderWeight login, correct?
Right. That is
Okay.
right. Yeah.
For Trader, you use Ninja Trader, or Trader directly you log in for your personal Kishore?
Trader is personal. Yeah.
So directly log into Trader using Trader weight.
No need of Trader Weight, right? Using Trading View. You
Yes,
directly give the
trading view.
right.
Yeah, it's just it's a futures brokerage account which gets integrated with. It has nothing. So you can integrate Tradeweight and then you can integrate your personal account too. Charles Schwab doesn't give you option, but Trader does.
Right.
Oh, trade. So I mean, I just opened the Trader futures account. They are back. The verification is going on, but I'm assuming we in the connections in the bottom we can click on Trader and give the connection, and it should connect to our personal account, right, Kishore?
That is right. Yeah.
Kishore
Teacher,
Garu,
one more question. For the futures account, if you're trying to open through an LLC, what all documents do they generally ask?
They ask you your formation document. They ask you the right if there is any members, all that information.
So if it's a single
And
member, it should be quicker or it will take longer.
yeah, even if it is a single member, minimum it will take 5 to 7 days. For LLC, the verification will be much more
Okay.
compared to an individual account, maximum 1 day. For LLC, it will take 5 to 10 days.
Okay. Thank you.
Kishore
Yeah,
Garu,
okay.
Kishore Garu, quick question. Yesterday I shorted NQ. Yesterday night I shorted NQ along with you, and I was very surprised why it went up and I was watching the news, the purple button. I didn't see anything. So if there is any active news or something like that, is this the right source to see why there is a sudden reversal?
Yeah, sometimes it immediately displays here, but
Okay.
otherwise you have other websites like investing.com or Yahoo Finance, or those will be much faster.
So okay. So I couldn't understand last night what happened. So where should I go to Google Finance and check something happened or
I
something?
think last night was not because of any news. I think I didn't see any major news last night, but it dropped so much, it consolidated for a lot of time,
I see.
and then there was a sudden reversal, or yeah. But I didn't see. I don't know whether the Apple
Yeah, I
News
don't think
came.
there was any news per se, I think.
Yeah,
I see.
Kishore, ticks 2 points, how is the relationship? Like, I know, like when gold we are doing every 0.25 is like, is $25 increment, right?
for
But for
gold it is
ticks,
10. Yeah.
how do we translate it?
So again, generally, if you go here, uh,
Uh,
so
yeah.
you see tick value $10, right? Every
Oh,
one
okay,
point is $100.
okay.
That means every tick you make $10.
$10. Okay,
In the
got it.
same way, you can, if you put ES, you see that every
Oh,
tick is
every tick is
12.5.
okay.
Every one.
So when you're selecting, yeah, I was just configuring the strategy. When it asks for profit ticks or so basically that's what we are saying, whether we want to make $400 profit with $400 what is the option we want? And the time, is it central time when we are say, putting it on the server on the Ninja Trader, like when we are selecting the time when.
Generally, it will be based on right what setting you have.
Oh, okay.
If you have UTC -5 or -4, based on that.
Got it.
And
Okay.
also, are you doing until end of the day, or good will cancel like that?
Oh, but that is
Until
in
you
the trading view, but on Ninja Trader, when we are setting up a strategy, there it
no,
only
that
asks for
is
24 hours
yeah, based on your laptop time.
laptop time on. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. So GC
Kishore
should yeah. Please go
One
ahead.
last question. I saw in your premium channel there is a fund that is being maintained and you get percentage. Is that still going on or is that a old post?
Yeah, it is still going on. We completed Q1, Q2 will end the next week.
Okay.
So yeah, that is an ongoing fund. Yeah.
Okay. Is that maintained by you or Right Choice Advisors or is that a third party?
No, it is by Right Choice.
Oh, okay. So how do I get information about that one? Is there any meetings for that or?
Oh, yeah, because next one is starting in 10 days. I'll do a separate meeting on that. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Thank you.
Yeah, it's basically you have two options. One is you can get 2% interest per month
Okay,
if you invest
guaranteed, right?
25,000. Yeah, guaranteed, irrespective of whether we make 50% or 10% or -10%, -20. You are guaranteed. That is just like interest.
Okay.
That is 6%
Okay.
for every 3 months, not 24% per annum.
I
That is
see.
one option. The second option is based on the whatever we make, whether it can be profit or it can be loss. You get 70% of that profit and 30% goes to the company.
I see. In the post it said earnings 3 months will be 6% or something like that. Is that
That's the
still?
6%. 3 months is 6%.
Yeah, 3 months,
Yeah.
6%, which is every earnings season generally we start a new fund.
Okay. So 9 months is 2%, 3 months is 6%. Is that correct?
No, every month is
One month
right.
is 2%. Every month is 2%. So however, so minimum is 3 months. So you will keep it up. So it's 6% all.
Okay. Okay. All right. Yeah. I think I will attend it and I will get the
Kishore, one
details.
more question. I didn't see recently any Q2 like you used to send earlier. I'm assuming you will just send together all together for Q2.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll send everything together. But yeah, by next week we'll complete the Q2 and then the Q3 one will start.
And I'm assuming Kishore, the one people who want to keep invested, they will just keep roll over to Q3.
That's right. Yeah.
Okay.
Kishore, where do you post this information? Usually in the Telegram group or some other groups?
Generally, yeah, in the Telegram groups only.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'll share it maybe tomorrow or day after I'll do a meeting.
Okay, got it.
But I hope everyone is clear with the strategy, right? Whether you do SPX or you do stocks or options, the strategy is same. If both the clouds are green, you go long, you buy calls, you do bull puts. If both the clouds are red, you go for bear calls, you do the puts, or you focus on the sell signals. Your scoring will help you to understand which one to focus, which tickers to focus, which tickers to ignore. And if you have too many tickers with the same score, then the levels will help you. If it is already at a resistance 8 or day max, then better you don't take the buy signals on them. So if GC, if you get a buy signal in next few minutes, you can go long. Right? It may come all the way here and again start going up. It broke this cloud, then this cloud will act as a support. And then again it will go up. Yes. Came, touched the cloud. Again, if we get a buy signal, it may, again, it is still at R7. It has more potential for ES. Can go till this point, 63.98. Yeah, that's it, everyone. We'll connect back tomorrow morning.
Thank you, sir. And what time tomorrow morning? So I see you sometimes come so early in the morning. When do we start our catch up with you? I'm in the West Coast, so I want to start planning accordingly.
Yeah, generally, yeah, the live trades will take from 9:30 Central like that.
9:30. Okay.
Yeah, first 1 hour we'll watch for the market, right? Sometimes I take early trades, but that is little risky trades.
Yeah.
Better after 9:30 you can understand the proper direction. First 30 minutes it will be a lot of up and downs. You cannot understand where it is going, but after first 30-45 minutes there will be either buyers will take control or sellers will take control. As long as there is no major bad news or good news, so the trend will continue.
Perfect. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Yep.
Sure. Good night, everyone. Talk to you tomorrow morning.